So what we're doing today is actually making a cover for those pictures that we've been saving in our drawer. We have our special drawer over there. We've been saving pictures all year long, and we're going to actually make our cover. So you're going to choose any colored piece of paper of our big paper, and the first thing you're going to do to make it into a book cover is fold it in half. So do your best to match up those corners. And then what I like to do is put my fingers on them and then move my hand back until I crease it and then run the crease down the side. There. And if it's not quite perfect, that's okay. We just want to make it pretty close to matching up the corners. Now this is going to be my book cover. We do want it to open from right to left, so or else from top to bottom. If you would like your book to open that way, that's okay also. But before we actually decorate, let's look at a couple different books. So what are some things that we see on a book cover?
Pictures.
Yeah.
We see paintings.
We might see a picture or a painting.
Or a title.
Carter, one more time.
Title.
A title. So here the book is titled Camille and the Sunflowers. What else do we see on a book cover?
Probably people.
You might see people as part of the picture, part of the decoration. Maybe animals. Yeah.
Maybe some, like a picture inside or outside.
Okay. So we have a picture is part of our cover. The title is part of our cover. And the last part is
The author and the illustrator.
the author and illustrator. Now, since this book that we're going to be making, since our cover is pictures, what we're going to put in here are pictures that are done by you, you're going to make some kind of title, a picture on it, and then who it's by. So that means you're going to put your name. Peyton, I would like you to come over to your table. Let's take a look at another one. So we have the picture.
Rainbow fish.
Is the title in the same place? No, this time the person put the title lower. Whoever designed the cover put the title lower. So you might have fancy letters or different kinds of letters. You might make your title up high or down low. This one's up high and down low. And look at what else we see. A lot of these have a nice little picture on the back. So you even could flip over your cover and have a picture on the back. This one is actually continuation, so it's one full big picture. Same thing with this. We have a picture on the back and a picture on the front. So when you are designing your cover, you're going to put a title somewhere on the cover. You're going to put a picture, and then also who it's by, which is you. Now, if you want to open this up and actually make a big picture covering the whole thing with this as your front, that's fine. It's your choice. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of different ones. I've actually seen some boys and girls do some neat drawings on the inside, or sometimes on the inside it tells about the author or about the story. So if you would like to write a little bit about you inside here, that's okay too. All right? So you can put your grade or something about you. Now, a title tells us about the story. So this one is called Camille and the Sunflowers. So that's what the story is about. Where the wild things are. Rainbow fish to the rescue. Now, if this is a story, I'm going to move these out of the way. If this is now a book with all of your artwork, with different pieces of artwork throughout the year, you might put the title as something like Momo's artwork. You could put my first grade artwork, my first grade book. So think about your title and what you might want it to be. So not all the titles have to be the same. You can choose. We're going to start out, I don't know if you can see that very well. We're going to start out by writing with pencil. So you can use pencil to make different kinds of fancy letters. So this one has little dots on the letters. This one is titled My Art Book. This one has a rainbow, flowers, different things that the person likes. Here's one. This one I started for a kindergarten class. So because it's kindergarten, it says kindergarten art. And then what else? There's a fancy border. So you can do some lines. We've talked about different kinds of lines, wavy lines, broken lines. You could use those to do a design or to make a border or frame around the edge. Then because this is art, I did different art materials. Do you have to do art materials? No. This one, again, it's a little bit hard to see. It says art, and portfolio is a fancy word for a collection of artwork. I don't know if you can see it too well since the light. But there is a border around the outside. Here you can see I started to color it. So after we draw with pencil, we can get out some markers to trace over our letters or our pictures to make them stand out. And then we can start to color. I'm going to show you just a couple from, this is an older class, so some 5th graders that have already done theirs. But, so this is Maya's amazing artwork. So she has a line with a border. She has some art supplies, scissors and pencils. And then we'll stick your pictures inside, okay? Audrey's amazing portfolio. Look at the fireworks she did around the border and the different broken lines and colors repeated. I love that. Oh, there was a little time. I was going to say, I don't know if they had time to do the back. So she just did lines and some decorations. This kind of reminds me of my lava lamp.
Me too. My sister and my brother have it.
And I don't know if you can see too well, but they have little patterns inside the shapes. So Tucker's art book. Oh, he did a little bit of design on the back. Macy's art folder. Nothing on the back yet. So those are just a few examples. Now these people just did designs with lines, but you could draw a picture. What else might be some good ideas for pictures on your book? Yeah.
Smiley faces.
Okay.
Like shapes.
Maybe shapes. So you could do shapes. You could do colors, different elements of art, patterns. You could also draw a picture. So this book is about you. You could draw a picture of you on the front. Or it's drawings that you've done in art, so you could make you in art class making things. It's really up to you. If you even want to draw your family or your school or your classmates or friends, all of those would make great pictures for your cover. All right? Think you're ready to go?
Yeah.
Good. So first thing, take your paper, match up the corners and fold it in half. Crease the edge. You're going to use your pencil to draw a title somewhere on your page. Draw a picture and put who it's by. Then we can use the black markers to trace around, or a few other markers. I do have some other colors. And then we can grab the construction paper crayons are on your table so that you can start to color.
Smiley markers.
All right, I'm excited to see what you make.